isn't this? What's crack, guys? So this is the deal. Is that the right way around? I don't know. I'm not too sure. Alright, it's a bit of a fight. What are you saying about me? I'm the biggest lad in town. No, I am. What's the story here? Guys, what's the crack? Bootcamp with Dinny. Welcome to the channel. Ethereum may just kill Bitcoin, and this evening I'm talking about why. Give you a little bit of context on what's going down, and dropping a few what we call Dinny bombs, so a bit of knowledge bombs. So welcome to the channel. If you're new here, like and subscribe, become part of the community. This is where we teach you how to retire early by learning how to become an investor. The only way to retire and exit the rat race is to get your money working, because your money will work 168 hours a week. You can only work 40 and then you get tired. Okay, so investing is key. While people are jumping in the stream and dropping in, I will just run through all the normal stuff. Don't take anything you hear as financial advice. We have to tell you that in case you go and do something silly with your money and then you somehow think it's my fault, even though you done the silly thing with your money, it's your money. Okay. As well as that, just beware of scammers. People are always impersonating me. I won't reach out. I won't ask you. I won't come to you with amazing investment opportunities or ask you if I want to trade your money for you, because I don't even trade my own money. I tell you that. I say traders are losers, investors are winners. Be an investor. I retired myself an investor in a decade by being an investor. Okay, I know many traders. They all still work. Some of them live in their parents. Okay, so I don't trade for you. I won't trade for you. So just be careful. All right, if you're not sure if it's me, say, Dinny, I'm not sure if it's you. Send me a video there with the big mad head in you, so I know it's you. All right, and then you'll know it's me, because I'll do that for the crack. What else we got to say? Just before we get into the content, good evening, everyone. Good to see everyone on. I'm just going to remind us about our competition, because we are giving away 200,000 Satoshis, 200,000 sats, which is a nice little prize. You know, there's some crazy people out there who think that one Satoshi is going to be worth $1 one day in the future. So we're giving away 200,000 of them. Maybe I'll regret that in the future. But we're giving away 200,000 sats. We're giving away membership to our Retire Early Club, where we teach you everything you need to do to understand crypto, to understand Bitcoin, to understand how to invest, and to understand how to build your own portfolio, and all the mindset and various other stuff you need to do if you want to retire early. It's, you know, takes a bit of work. And we also give you our Bitcoin Bootcamp course, which sells for 250 quid. Absolutely free. So it's a mega prize. It's an amazing prize. If you share this stream, you'll be going into the draw. The draw is the end of this week, so you're running out of time. But it'd be awesome. Like, share, comment, share the stream, tag 2 friends, and you go into the draw at the end of the week. So in front of me here, I'll just lift her up. I have the computer, lads. Okay, very sophisticated today. We're in the home office. I went live earlier, but I was in the car, and the internet kept dropping. So I said, I better come home and do this right. But I came across an article in the BBC, and today we're talking about why Ethereum may kill Bitcoin. And you guys know that I'm very much a Bitcoin bull, in that, you know, I think Bitcoin is amazing technology and has the ability to change our world and mean that people have to work less and they get more time with their family, and that their money is actually something they can save in for once. Humans haven't been able to save in money for over 50 years because it goes down in value over time. Okay, and only rich people understand this, and that's why rich people don't hold cash. Cash is trash. Cash goes down in value. You could buy less with 20 euros today than you could 10 years ago. And the same will be true in 10 years. Grow up, Dinny. The same will be true in 10 years, that you'll be able to buy even less than you can buy today with your euros or your pounds or your dollars or whatever you have. Okay? So, we understand this and we have to invest. So I found this on the BBC website today, so very much mainstream news, okay? And I'll read you the headline. It's Ethereum Merge, how one big cryptocurrency is going green. Now, you guys, if you haven't had your head in the sand, you'll know that there's a massive ESG agenda that's being pushed, and it's going to be used, it's going to be pushed down our throats as this decade goes on. And that's why for 3 years now, I've been teaching people, learn to invest, learn to own the money that you can own, i.e. Bitcoin, or you're going to be eating crickets or bugs or whatever they want you to eat instead of eating steak. Okay, so that's the agenda. Right or wrong, we're not going to dispute that. Okay, we're not going to talk about climate change. We're just going to talk, that's the agenda. That's the narrative, okay? And that's the way the world is moving. So with Ethereum moving from proof of work to proof of stake, we'll chat briefly about what they are in a second. It means that Ethereum is basically falling in line, okay, with the political machine. and the politics will get behind Ethereum for that, and it's going to be a stumbling block or a hurdle for Bitcoin to have to get over and get through, and that's why it's going to take education. I must get Mark Morton back on the podcast to talk to us a little bit more detail about proof of work mining and how it is actually an amazing positive for energy grids and for energy, as opposed to the negative when people only have a surface level understanding. However, you'll notice that my headline, Ethereum may kill Bitcoin, that's what's called clickbait. It's how media works these days. Because our attention span is so short, you have to do a shocking headline to get someone's attention and suck them into your content. And that's exactly what the media do. And I only play the game, okay? But again, in this, we're seeing Ethereum Merge, how one big cryptocurrency is going green. So straight away, it's like, all right, Bitcoin is destroying the planet, heating it up and going to kill us all. And now Ethereum, it's so green, it's so amazing. But it doesn't go into the nuance of what is the difference in Ethereum transitioning from proof of work mining, which is a consensus mechanism, which just means how the blockchain finds agreement, okay? Because remember, how a blockchain works is there's no centralized authority in charge. It's a load of nodes or a load of computers, all right? No one has any say, or no one's meant to have any say over the other person. But everyone has to find agreement on something. And that's basically what a blockchain is, okay? And proof of work mining was this amazing invention from Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin, and it solved what was called the Byzantine generals problem of how do you get a load of people in different locations to all reach consensus or agreement at the one time, okay? And what Ethereum is doing is transitioning from proof of work mining consensus to proof of stake mining consensus, okay? And there's trade-offs for that. So yes, the mainstream narrative is big cryptocurrency goes green, it is great, but what are the trade-offs? You know, what are the second and third order consequences? Are we losing security? Yes, of course we are. Are we losing decentralization to make that? Yes, of course we are. Do them things matter? Of course they matter. They matter the very most. Okay? So I'll just go through the article a little bit. And guys, if you like the content, if you like being on board here, just do us a favor. Give us a like button or press, subscribe to the channel, follow the channel, and keep learning, because we're in an amazing market. We're in a down market. And the best time to become really wealthy is in down markets. Anyone who ever made a lot of money, they made it in down markets. They didn't make it when markets were pumping and everyone was rich and everyone was great. No, they're the ones that didn't give up in the bad times, the ones who pushed on, the ones who continue to educate themselves and then take positions of various assets are the next future millionaires, future multi-millionaires, all right? But money is made in bear markets or red markets or down markets, all right? And money is realized in bull markets. So we're in a down market. So first off, I want to say congratulations to every single one of you that's here, because all the tourists are gone. You guys are hopefully a little bit more serious about wanting to educate yourself. And what I say to people is, educate yourself about the technology. If you can just take the price of Bitcoin out, or Ethereum or any of these assets, take the price out and just drop it to the side for a second, all right? And leave that there and go, okay, yeah, price matters, it does matter, but let me understand the technology, because really it's the technology that matters, okay? And the price will catch up if the technology is, you know, if it's a good technology, it's going to be adopted, it's going to saturate the world, and price will take care of things. To me, the price is the least interesting thing. Don't forget your daily exercise. That's just to hit the like button. So anyway, the second biggest cryptocurrency, Ethereum, is about to switch over to a new operating model that uses 99.9 less energy. So it sounds really good. It's like, wow, Bitcoin bad, Ethereum really good, okay? And the co-founder of Ethereum, Vitalik Buterin, they've been working on this since 2014, and it's been pushed back and pushed back and pushed back because it's an insanely complicated thing. Trying to transition from proof of work to proof of stake. I've heard an example that it's like building a skyscraper and then trying to change the foundations. You know, so it's a really difficult job, and we're going to see how it goes because it's coming up now really, really soon. Now, the problem with this BBC article that I have is it doesn't go into the nuance. It doesn't tell us, well, okay, it's changing. It's going to be much more energy efficient, but everything in this world is trade-offs, okay? What are the trade-offs? Well, the trade-offs is that it's going to be less decentralized. Decentralization matters, okay? Bitcoin is the most decentralized blockchain in the world, okay? By orders of magnitude. And for that reason, it means it's impossible to kill Bitcoin. All right, it means it's the most secure place of all the cryptocurrencies. It's the most secure blockchain because of its decentralization, because it's everywhere. okay? With proof of stake, okay? How proof of stake mining works is, let's say I have some Ethereum, I stake them in the network, which means I lock them up, okay? And I get rewarded with Ethereum for doing that, okay? But my rewards depend on the amount of my stake, all right? So the bigger the stake I have, the more Ethereum I might have, the bigger the rewards I get. So what you get there is consolidation of power, because the bigs are getting more rewards than the smalls. So the bigs get bigger and they slowly start to take over the network. So instead of it being a decentralized of hundreds of thousands of nodes, you know, it could be likely that the power consolidates into 2 or 3 people, or even one entity in enough time controlling the whole thing. You know, the beauty of Bitcoin is it's everywhere and nobody controls it, and that's why it's such a fantastic technology that I'm really, really excited about, because it's beyond human control. You know, we're the ones that screw stuff up. So the fact that Bitcoin has reached escape velocity and no humans can change it is one of the things that I find most important about Bitcoin. And with Ethereum transitioning to proof of stake, and meaning that the consensus model is going to cause the power to consolidate. It's going to mean that your average person can't run a node to validate the network, okay, because they're going to be priced out. Well, that's a problem for me, and maybe this is a fatal flaw, and maybe it is maybe it's Ethereum's fatal flaw. Now, maybe there's other things Ethereum can be. It's not trying to be money. Bitcoin fulfills all the definitions of money. It's perfect money. And maybe Ethereum is going after other avenues and it's going to solve other problems in the world. And, you know, it's all technology and it's all entrepreneurship. And I'm like, just let them build, let them at it, and let's see what comes out of this. But the transition in mainstream, they're going to tell you Ethereum good, Ethereum green, Bitcoin bad, Bitcoin boiling the oceans. Okay, but you need to have a little look underneath the hood yourself to see the difference. What are the trade-offs with this? Because there's always trade-offs with the transition. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes. When it comes to investing, okay, you can be a Bitcoin maximalist, you can be a Bitcoin only person, you can be what we call a altcoiner. I was going to say a different word, all right? Or you can just take positions in various things. And in Bootcamp with Dinny, what we teach people is how to build a diversified portfolio, okay? Because it is likely that Ethereum does well over the next 5 years. You know, some people think it may not, and some people think it's going to do amazing over the next 5 to 10 years. Me, I sort of think, listen, everything matters about public image and public perception and what media put out. That's literally the narrative that steers the world. Look at the last 3 years. Of everything that's happened. I won't mention the name, but look at what happened. You know, and literally people were sort of coerced into doing whatever the media or whoever's running the show decided this is how this is going to go down. All right, you ain't going to leave your gaff for 2 years. And of course, lo and behold, and if you thought 3 years ago that could happen, you'd be like, you are a nutter. But there, lo and behold, we've seen that was exactly how it played out. So I wouldn't doubt how well Ethereum can perform. I wouldn't doubt that the media narrative is going to get behind it and the ESG agenda is going to help to want to promote Ethereum. And as an investor, for me, my job is to make money for myself and my family. And that is why me personally, I do invest into it. I'm not a Bitcoin only person. But I just thought I'd highlight that the mainstream media is sort of pushing narratives. And you need to look under the hood a little bit. Like, do I think Ethereum is a better blockchain than Bitcoin? No, not by orders of magnitude. Do I think it's going to make me money as an investor? Yes, I do. Guys, if you like these videos, just do me a favor, hit the like button, have the crack, throw a comment in, I'll check out all the comments soon. Someone's asked me about thoughts on XRP, and so I'll actually answer that, because I get asked this a lot. My thoughts on XRP are, most people don't realize that the founder of XRP sold an exchange many years ago, and it had 100,000 Bitcoins missing, and it caused a lot of people to lose all their money, okay? And a lot of people don't realize that the founders of XRP became multimillionaires from selling the token, and then billionaires, and now multi-billionaires. So what are my thoughts on it? I don't want to really give my thoughts. I don't own it. Another thing people don't realize is, yeah, there's some good Ripple technology there, but do they need the token? Will the token be of any use to anyone? or will the technology is the token just a way for the company to continue to raise capital, while retail people seem to just get poorer? Because since 2017, when Ripple was whatever it was, $4, or XRP was £4, it's been fairly brutal for investors. So I don't really have any thoughts on it. For me, it's not something that I'm interested in, and I'll just leave it at that. But I will address the question. We will do a Q&A maybe later this week. Although we're getting late in the week already, we're Wednesday, but maybe Friday. I've got Retire Early Club around tomorrow. We've got our workshop. By the way, little shameless plug, if you want to understand this stuff in a lot more detail and you want to join the Retire Early Club, which is 50 hours plus books plus courses of information, check it out on our website at Retire Early Club. We do a live workshop every 2 weeks. I'm on tomorrow evening, but maybe Friday evening I'll go live and do a little Q&A where anyone can throw their questions about anything, and we'll cover them. So that is it for this evening. Just thought I'd hop on and just highlight the fact that don't believe everything you read, and you need to look under the hood a little bit deeper and find out, well, what's the trade-offs with this. Have a super evening, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for doing your daily exercise. And remember, if you like and share and comment to people on this video, you are in the draw to win 200,000 Satoshis to win the Retire Early Club membership. It's 99 quid a month for a 4-month course. You win that for free, and you win our Bitcoin Bootcamp workshop, which is a half-day workshop, and that is 250 quid, and it teaches you a massive crash course to going from not having a clue to knowing a lot. Have a super evening, guys. Thanks for being here. Dinny out. Dinny out. Let's stop him.